affected communities. And I also said this to my Nubian friend that they need to write this catastrophic experience. They need to do that. So I didn't find a lot of literature in Sudan. For instance, I didn't find any document about people affected by Jabal project, or Sinar, or Roselis. There might be, but I can assure you I did my best to find any documents that contain detail about the experience of the communities affected by Roselis, or by Sinar in 1925, or by Jabal. The only bit of information I got about people affected by Jabal Awliya is in Hassan Davala book, and he said the people affected by Jabal Awliya, Gitana, people from Gitana, I don't know if you have anyone from Gitana here, and they only, when the British commissioner said to them, he offered them land in Abu Ghouta to go part of northern part of Jazeera scheme. They said, no, we want to follow the water and build our houses or build our village again where the water reach. That is the only information. Who they were, how many, what happened to them, except nothing, no detail. That is the only bit of information. So there was no document, let alone be a comprehensive or a detailed document to tell people about the experience of the dam and resettlement. So the second objective of this book is to avail the affected communities in Sudan, not only people affected by dam projects, but there are other big projects which cause displacement, like airports, seaport, and railways, etc. These big projects. And the government also, government like Sudan also is the major, if I can say, displacer of people. This is the very existence of this government is a cause of displacement. And I think our being here is the reason for that. So the second objective is to make this document available to people who are affected by dam project or who might be affected by other similar big projects. And because the book includes, I think, 2 or 3 chapters which discuss the international guidelines of big projects. And that's not available in Arabic literature. I also noticed in my research there is no, in Arabic literature, there is no document that explain or discuss or talk about international guidelines and standards of big projects. And big projects are not only dams, like oil exploration. These are big projects also. It caused a lot of displacement in southern Sudan before displacement. So in Arabic literature, I went to Cairo last January looking for a book. I went around for 2 days in bookshops in Cairo to find a book with similar contents. I don't know if they in Morocco or Tunisia, I haven't been there, and they write in French language. I don't write or read French, but the available Arabic literature, there's no book that cover the international guidelines about big projects. And this is This is important because now the world is talking about market state. I think the world has moved from nation state to what is called market state, and market state is governed by multinational big companies and etc. It's a big issue, but I think it is important at this time where the private capital influences government behavior or government decision. So there's going to be a lot of displacement if people do not know the international guidelines for this project. So the third objective of this book is to close or at least narrow or contribute to this knowledge gap, this gap in knowledge in Arabic literature. I tried in this book, and those of you who read this would notice that I tried to make it simple. Because, and let me say this in fact, when I talked with Ricky years ago, I started writing this book in English. And I gave Nick my word. I said, look, I'm going to write a book and it's going to be in English, etc. But I went to Sudan, I remember in, I think it's about 2007, 2008. I went to our area, to different areas in Sudan, and I realized that the level of English language in Sudan is just shocking. University students, you know, education now and instruction language in universities now Arabic. So the students now, unfortunately, they don't understand Arabic and let alone English. So what I realized that my book would be of no use only to people who live or educated in the West. And that's not my objective of the book. I need the communities to know, because I believe in communities. I don't believe in government, I believe in communities. And the more the communities know their right, know their entitlement, I think we make it easy for ourselves when we talk to them afterwards. So I decided to write this book in Arabic, to make it available to ordinary people, and not only in Arabic, but in simple Arabic. It is not very, very colloquial or very rubbish, but it is Arabic that is understandable by, let me say, for a secondary school graduate. Because it serves the objective of empowering the communities. And that is the third objective of the book, is to empower the communities, to make them aware, to know their right and entitlement. Because in dam industry, there's a lot of propaganda, a lot of lies that the government used to cheat the communities. So my objective in writing the books that way, and most of the references, and most of the experience about them are written in English language, maybe in other Western languages as well, like French or Spanish, etc., but not in Arabic. So it's my attempt, I think it's the first attempt to transfer this knowledge about dam and displacement and affected community into Arabic literature, so ordinary people could know this. I'm not going to be long, I'm about to finish. The fourth objective, which is also of equal importance, is to document for this project every single detail that happened in this project is documented. And the abuse, maybe you followed this, the abuse, or the human rights abuse in this project was massive. They were killing, they were shooting, they were detention, etc. So it was important to document for everything, the corruption, the financial corruption that follows it. This project had cost a lot of billions of dollars. There's also a lot of weight on the finance of this project and how much it's going to cost. And a comparison also with the amount of electricity the dam would generate, and also the lies about this. So the fourth objective is to document all this for the Sudanese people at large, to know what happened, and they could later on make decisions. There are clear accusations in this book about the human rights abuse. The fifth objective, and the last one, in fact, is to educate the dam authority and the official. And this is very important because dam authorities, not in Sudan, everywhere, there is a perception, but a deliberate, I say, perception, or assumption, or could be a belief. They all think that the affected communities are illiterate, they are ignorant, they don't know their right, and they're naive, and they don't know anything. And in fact, in this project, one of the journalists, government journalists, Haga from London, wrote in the newspaper saying that the affected communities, when we demanded our conversation, he said, this group of people are living in the 7th century. He wrote that, and the people later on, 2 days later, they went and protested in front of the newspaper in which he writes, and he escaped. So this is a belief. What he wrote is a belief in all dam authorities that they see this group affected by dam are ignorant, they illiterate, they are workers, etc. This is the way they understand the affected communities. And so I wrote this book to educate them that we know our right, we know our entitlement, we are far ahead of them in this issue. The only difference is that they have state power or state violence under their control. We are innocent people, we are peaceful. We can't find the state. So they can only do what they are doing by force. That's what happened in this project and in other projects. So it's a message, a book. The final objective with which I would like to conclude is to say it in strong and clear words to the dam authority that we know our entitlement, we know our right, we know all that, we are not naive, we are not ignorant, we are not illiterate, we are ahead of them in terms of our entitlement and our rights, but the only difference that you have state violence, state power with you. We are a small community. You could crush us as you have done in Darfur, in Southern Sudan, or Khartoum nowadays, but that doesn't mean we don't know our right. I will stop here and allow other people to conclude. Thank you very much. I'm very pleased, in fact, to this evening to introduce my friend, the expert on that, Nicholas Hilliard. Nicholas is the director of Corner House organization in Dorset, and he came here tonight to share with us this special moment. And you will be listening, in fact, to the guy who started the campaign against dam. Where did why? He was 30 years ago. He started the campaign against dam, and now the campaign against dam project is one of the strongest around the world. He was the guy. He wrote books about dams, and he started the campaign and is still working on that. Welcome, thank you very much. After
first of all, thank you very, very much, Ali, for inviting me. I'm absolutely honoured to be here. I have to say, Ali has exaggerated my role in the international movement to raise the issues around the damage done by large dams. And I also have to apologise that I don't speak Arabic. If Ali is shocked by the level of English in Sudan, I can assure you that the level of Arabic in Britain is more than shocking. It's almost